Hey guys, my name is Mr. Marcus White,
And I'm David.
and we're your hosts for the comment section. Well, happy holidays, David. All right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Can you believe that we are finally approaching the holidays?
Yes, actually, I can.
It took you long enough to answer the question. When I ask a question, please answer quickly. So, for those who do not know or may not be aware, we are taking a 2-week break. So, we will not be back with new episodes until January 9th after the new year. So, we will talk to you all in 2026. I needed this break. I think you need this break. We both are tired. This podcast is a big responsibility and a big job for us. So I'm so looking forward to this two-week holiday from this podcast. I think, but you were a little sad when I told you that we're taking a 2-week break, but I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I mean, 2 weeks seems a long time, and I always like to get a chance to talk shit to you.
We can do that over the phone. I'm just tired of working. I just feel like this is a whole nother job and I need a break. So, 3 years doing this, I can't do this every week. All right. And plus people are going to be spending time with their family and their friends over the holidays. I don't really think that people are going to be really trying to listen to podcasts, so.
Ooh, they may have us at the dinner table though. While they passing food around, they may have us. Ooh, let's put Marcus and David on while they talk shit and be shady. Well,
I love that.
David's
I
a
love
nice
that.
one.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
But I love that. I would love that families and friends would have us playing in the background at their house while they have company and stuff like that. That will soon to be. So yeah, I do.
It's happening now. What are you talking about?
I pray that it is. I really do pray that it is. I pray that every T-Mobile, every Verizon store, they have us playing in their stores for their customers to hear us. So yeah, thanks for putting that out there. We will be known by the world. All right, the comment section is the world is listening to the comment section. I like that. Well, Nene Leakes is coming back to Bravo. All right. Okay, please don't do that.
I like Nene. Go ahead. I thought I had myself mute, actually.
I'm surprised you even know who Nene is.
I said what I said. I laughed. Oh. I laughed.
Oh, you do know Nene. Look at that. Yeah. Well, she's returning to Bravo. And this is really big because she left Bravo in 2020. And then she sued Bravo and Andy Cohen for racism at a workplace and a hostile work environment. So this is big news for Nene coming back to Bravo because the lawsuit was dismissed and Bravo did have her blackballed from ever working on television. So the fact that they forgave her, it's great news. So Nene is actually joining the next Ultimate Girls Trip, which is going to be called Ultimate Road Trip. And now this show is the All-Stars of the Real Housewives. And this will be the sixth season. So they are, instead of going to like a tropical island, they went to St. Bart's last time. They went to Mexico. They usually do lavish vacations. This time they are going to be on a road trip, traveling across the nation, celebrating 20 years of the Real Housewives. Next year will mark 20 years of the franchise. The franchise started with the Housewives of Orange County, which premiered in March of 2006. So the Ultimate Road Trip will have Nene, Vicky Gunvalson, Giselle Bryant, traveling across the nation, visiting other housewives in their cities and making content. Now, of course, there's going to be a more housewives that join Nene, Giselle, and Vicky, but those are just the names that I know that are joining the cast. Monique Samuels and Sheree Whitfield is supposed to have some part of the show, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe that during the road trip, they will stop at their houses in Maryland and Atlanta. But those are the rumors that Monique Samuel and Sheree Whitfield will be part of the Ultimate Road Trip. And maybe this will lead Nene to come back to Housewives of Atlanta. Who knows what doors will open from Bravo with Nene, but this is exciting news, especially for us Bravo fans.
Listen,
what do you know about Nene?
Close your legs to married men, okay?
That's the words that you need to be saying to yourself in the mirror.
Listen, and while you at it, not a white refrigerator.
She made people not want to get white refrigerators. Let me say, can I admit something?
Yes.
Because Well, I think you've been to my house when I lived on the island. Yeah, you've been to my apartment when I lived on the island one time. For
Yes.
those who don't know, I did live on an island for quite some years, but I did have a white refrigerator and I was really embarrassed about it. Extremely embarrassed about it because Nene made people not want to have white refrigerators. But my apartment was like really, really dope. I did live on an island, but yeah, I did have a white refrigerator and I was really, really embarrassed, especially when company came over. I'm surprised your shady ass didn't say something at the time. Because that was like around 2016 or 17. And I don't know was how like I know now it's like it's really, really like really old if you have a white refrigerator in your house. But was white refrigerators really extinct 2016 and 17?
Especially after she started saying what she said, shit, white refrigerator became that. But white refrigerator was a sign of like lower class apartments because I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you
Damn.
like apartments start to go to like the stainless steel look. That's where every luxury
Yeah.
apartment was considered
Mm-hmm.
like stainless steel when
Mm-hmm.
they start moving
Mm-hmm.
over to stainless steel or black. So black is like the supposed to be like the mid tier, and then stainless steel was like the
I forgot about black
it's
refrigerators.
yeah. Stainless steel was like, oh, stainless steel. But white refrigerator was that was the old school, the ghetto, honey. The
Mm-hmm.
ghetto. So
Yeah.
I don't you did have a white refrigerator.
Bet you didn't remember
Oh.
till I reminded you. You didn't remember till I just said it, ho. Don't try
No, 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 no. I
it.
remember because I am an icon. I am the
Oh,
moment. So I remember.
oh, okay. All right. Chat GPT is
My
just giving you
girl.
lines now
I love her.
because she did
No,
not
I
even
love
say that
her.
line. That was Kenya Moore. So Chat GPT got that wrong for you,
She fucked up. She
FYI.
did that one wrong.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the
As soon as you said that, I'm like,
way
yeah, he's reading from Chat GPT.
because I was like, I can't think of any more. And so that's the first one that
You
came up. All the other
such
ones I
a
knew.
fraud. I thought you really knew Nene. I'm sitting up here thinking that you
Oh,
knew
I
Nene.
do
You
know.
such a fraud.
Listen, I know what I needed. I said what I said. I do know Nene. I
Oh my
do.
God. I was vibing with you for a minute until you said, I am the moment. Us Bravo fans know that Kenya Moore said that line. So, Chat GPT, you're
Fuck
not
you and
accurate.
Bravo
All right.
fans.
You fucked up, David. You fucked up.
Fuck, I was good. I was good for a moment. I was
But
good.
Nene is pretty much, she was the woman to put the Real Housewives on the market. She is the one who actually made Andy Cohen, because she made the house, everyone from all franchises popular. And not just Nene, Bethany Frankel, Teresa Giudice, Vicky Gunvalson, all collectively, but Nene was pretty much the person who was in the front of them. So I am happy to see Miss Leakes come back to Bravo. And I don't know if it'll be the same Leakes that we had years ago. I think that, over her 5 to 6 year departure from Bravo, she might have changed, though I'm not sure if she'll be
I
back
mean, she had surgery, so
arguing.
I can tell you that.
Oh, oh, shit.
No, and I think Nene, but she definitely looks different. She looks good though, but I think
58.
she got to stop right here. She should stop right here because
Yeah.
I love Nene, but she don't need to go no further. She look a little bit lighter, but I don't know if it's because of the makeup. I do know her nose look different because I was looking at this
She
the other
always
day.
gets nose jobs. Yeah, she always
So
tweaks her nose.
her nose look a little different, but I think
Yeah.
that. And I think honestly, I don't think she did a bad job because when you look back at some of the older pictures, you was like, oh, okay, well,
She was rough
I can
looking.
see what she's doing there. I can see what she's doing
She
there.
looked like a white refrigerator. Yeah. She was rough
Stay,
looking. Well, she did. She did. All right.
stay like that, Nene. Don't go no further. Don't make your nose no smaller. You go start looking like Latoya Jackson. Don't go no further, okay? And Latoya Jackson, I know she can't breathe. Okay, stay right there.
She actually does have like a Jackson nose, doesn't she?
She got to stay right there. If she go any further, she's not gonna be able to breathe.
Yeah.
That's how they all their nose because they keep on getting smaller and smaller and smaller. They don't
Mhm.
need that. She's
They look like
good
it
where
looks like a
she
Tic
is right
Tac.
now.
Yeah, she
A
does look
Tic Tac is
good.
wild, but she looks
It
good.
does look like a Tic. They're
Mm.
the Jacksons, all the Jackson,
It's
Janet, Latoya,
little.
Michael. They all had that Tic Tac nose. It was really, really petite. Um, and
really, really did me more. It was.
Welcome back,
Ciao.
Nene. I can't wait to see you. Filming of the Ultimate Road Trip begins late January. And FYI, David,
Yeah.
I'm the one who broke this news first. My blog page doesn't really get the recognition that I think it should. So
Okay.
I'm the one who broke the news first. If you notice, I have like 12,000 likes on that post because I'm the one who broke it first. My verbiage. Oh, by the way, Because I broke it
YouTuber.
first, the comment section, we made DJ Richie Sky's YouTube channel. Do you know who he is?
No.
He's a big YouTuber, huge YouTuber. So he gave us both a shout out on his YouTube show last Friday. So, hey, Rich. He was actually a guest. He was one of the first guests that actually came on this podcast, season 1. So I'll never forget him. I will never forget the first couple guests, because when I launched this podcast, I was asking other bloggers to come on and be a guest, and everybody was being a hater and saying no. But now that, they see the growth and the development, they are now requesting me to be on their podcast. But anyways, DJ Richie Sky was one of our first guests for season 1 when the comment section launched. And the fact that he gave us a shout out last Friday really, really warmed my heart. So hi, DJ Richie Sky. Thanks for the shout out. And come back on the comment section.
Is he
So
cute?
yeah. Handsome. He's married though. He's married, but very handsome. Very,
A
very,
woman?
very handsome. Male. No, he's gay. He's gay male.
Yeah, see his Instagram. Nowadays
6'3", muscles, very good looking, tattoos over the
Oh.
chest, arms, very good looking, very cold. That doesn't mean to open your chest up. For those who are not watching us on YouTube, David has opened his chest up because he thought that that's what we need to see. We're trying to gain more followers and not lose them. Richie Sky can do that.
People would
David
definitely enjoy that. They will enjoy that.
You are handsome. I'm just teasing. I will, but you are handsome. I'm just teasing you. You can take off your jacket. Maybe someone will get aroused out of it.
Yeah.
So, Real Housewives of Potomac. Let's go from Nene to Potomac Housewives. Now, last Sunday, the new housewife, Angel Massie, she's been actually, the talk of this season. It's always in a bad way. They called her a catfish a couple episodes ago, and now they're saying that she's catfishing us with her home. Angel got busted for not actually living in her home. She got a text message saying that she needed to be out of her home in a week because that was per their lease agreement. Now I guess she was just renting or leasing this house out, and she was only leasing it for 3 months because
who got the message? She read it for the audience, because y'all, I'm sorry, I don't watch the show, so I hope we don't lose any followers because he's holding us down for these episodes. But I'm a normal fan, so yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go.
So I think we're like 12 episodes in on this season of the comment section. I think they're aware that you don't watch the Housewives show. They're aware. You don't need to say it. Yes, they're aware. Trust me, they know. But no, she actually because the other cast members are being haters and saying that she got evicted, but she did display the text message of the landlord saying, by the 1st, can it be out by 1 p.m.? So her lease agreement was like 3 months because she thought that that's how long they were going to be filming the show for. So she is pretty much homeless by next episode and has to move back to Colorado. She has a home, all her furniture. So we found out that the furniture wasn't hers. The house wasn't hers.
Oh my God.
She has to quickly just pack her clothes up and get out of the home by the next week. And she has to go back to Colorado. And
why would she share this though?
Because she had to move. She had to move. She had to pack up her house and leave. She couldn't do the events anymore. So she invited the women to go with her to Colorado, the following week. But she had to say something because filming probably went on for like another 3 weeks, and she had to be in Maryland to film the show. But the women and fans were saying this is another way of her catfishing. And I'm like, we all do this though. We all want a job that is not in the same state as us. So we lie and say that we are living in this state so we can get the job. So all she did was just lie and say that she lived in Maryland and rented out a home and thought that she needed to only rent out the home for 3 months. And, it turned out that filming was longer, and that's okay. We all have done it. David, not to put you on blast, but you have really lived in many, many different parts of America and the world. And so I just want to know, have you ever lied on your resume and said that you live in a certain area to get the job?
First of all, you're a bitch for even saying that.
You see why I want you on this episode. I said, you really have to join this episode.
I don't know this, right? So normally before episode, he says, "Hey," he encouraged, "Hey, make sure you try to watch it." He don't force it, but he said he gonna try to watch it so you can like add some content. I'm like, okay, girl, I'm watching. Today, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm like, damn, I ain't get a chance to watch. He says, "It's okay. Come on, I want you on. Come on, come on, come on. It's okay. Like I'll hold us down." It's so that he can ask me this goddamn question, and the answer is yes. Goddamn it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I was working for a previous company, and I was working remote. But I end up living in Mexico. And when I was in Mexico, I was saying I was in one state, even though I was not in that state, but I was living in Mexico because that state didn't have no state taxes. Yes.
But you're not. I think everyone has done it. I did it a couple years ago when I moved to Maryland. I got a job in Maryland and I didn't have anywhere to stay at the time. Well, we all just lie and say that we're living somewhere, and then when you get that job, you hurry up and find an apartment. So I don't buy you, Angel Massie. I really don't. I don't know why the women and the fans are giving you a hard time when in actuality, a lot of us do it in real life. A lot of us do that in
But
real
she
life.
didn't know that how long the show was filming for. Like as soon
I
as she
guess
like,
not.
were they gonna tell her like, hey, we're gonna be filming for this time? It just seems a little
I have no
off.
idea. Yeah, I mean, it does seem off, and that's why the women were saying that she was evicted, but that's why she displayed the text message just saying, due to the lease
Mm.
agreement, just be out by the first. Because, of course, when you just have an event in your home, and then the next day you have to start having moving boxes and stuff, and people are like, why the fuck are you moving? It just makes it look a little weird and suspicious. But I like Angel.
Oh,
She's
okay.
really, really getting the short end of the stick. Fans are not liking her. Angel's a little slow. And I think that's why I like her. I like a good person who does not is not mentally all the way there. She's delayed, and I like that. It's just entertaining for me. But I could tell that she has a lot of character, and because this is her first season, she probably is still
Mm-hmm.
finding her footing amongst the women and in front of the camera. If
But
she
it's a
doesn't
lot
get
of pressure, though, right? It's a lot of pressure.
Mhm.
Like you're
It
trying, to
is.
your
I'm
point,
sure it
you're
is.
trying to
Yeah.
find credit. You're trying to find a way to like be relevant, and
Hmm.
then for that to happen to you, damn, it like you lose so much
Embarrassing.
credibility. Though it is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Shit,
And then
it's
to
a tough
find out that
job.
the furniture wasn't yours either. You pretty much just booked Airbnb. Like, it's
Yo,
just
that's
like, damn. Because they even asked her, they said, well, how are you moving your furniture? And she said, oh, this ain't ours. It came furnished.
Oh no, you need to
Oh,
put that shit.
Angel.
That clip right there, that's gonna be a clip.
I
She pretty
can't.
much
I wish I
booked the
could.
Airbnb.
Yeah, she pretty much. Oh, you talking about my? It's
Yeah.
pretty much an Airbnb that she moved into, and it's just quite entertaining. But that's the stuff
Yeah.
that's why I'm like, Angel is funny to watch on TV, and people are just not liking her. But I'm finding entertainment in her. But I don't know if she'll be back for next season because I think she still lives in Colorado. I don't think she ever went back to Maryland, so I don't know if she is living back in Maryland. I don't know if she
Does
will
she
be.
like not have the money to just get a house?
I don't know. Her husband
No.
is an ex NFL player. She was a journalist and a news anchor, I think. So I don't know how they are financially, but so next week is when when the women go to Colorado. So we will see how her home is, how her actual home is. So we'll find out what her money's like. Is she in a townhouse or is she in a mansion? We'll find out. So we don't know.
Tune
I don't
in
know.
next time on what's her name? Angel?
Angel Massey. Angel Massey. And by the way, people have a big fan of her, big crush on her husband. I'm not really into him. I don't find him attractive. I
What's
don't
his
like
name?
I don't know. I don't know. But he is overly buffed, like The Rock. And, overly buffed people are not my type because I talk shit and you can beat my ass. So I'm not really attracted to someone who can whoop my ass. So, he's cute, but not for me. I don't have a big crush on him because he looked like he can body slam. He can break me into two. Not my type. I don't get turned on by that. When I watch porn, I don't watch those type of men because I'm not interested in dating someone who can whoop my
her,
ass.
her name is Angel. What?
Massey.
Oh, Angel Massey.
Massie. Now look up her husband. Now, while you look up her husband, let me tell you about someone else I need you to look up because we're going to stick with the Potomac House. You see your husband?
Oh, damn.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah. He beat your ass.
definitely. But do you think now people are saying that he is like one of the sexiest men on the Potomac? Do you think that he's sexy, or do you think he's attractive? I should say.
I think he is attractive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to get busted in the throat by him. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think he's attractive though. But to your
All
point,
right.
he big. Yeah, he
Very big.
big.
He's a football player. He probably was a linebacker. So yeah.
No, he was a,
Mm-hmm.
a offensive tackle.
Now, while you're Googling Angel, I need you to Google this name, Jackson Jordan. It should be a young man. He's light skinned. He's a model. Very, very nice bone structure. Do you see this light? He's a black man. Do you see him?
Oh shit, Jackson who?
Jackson Jordan. Now, for the
Okay.
while David is looking him up, fans may not know this name, but he is Sharice Jackson Jordan's son. Sharice was one of the Potomac original housewives. Now, that's her son, who is 27 years old. I wonder if you're seeing a good picture of him. You see a black
Oh,
man?
oh yeah, he's cute.
Very
When
cute,
he was
right?
when he was a teenager, he looked a little off, but he's really cute. He
He
looks really
came in,
good.
yeah, yeah, okay. So Ashley Darby, who's on Potomac Housewives, who knew him at 17, is saying in this Cummings episode that she and Jackson had a sexual encounter. Now she's alluding that it was more than a kiss. That was actually she had sex with this man. Now this is her old co-star's son. She met him at 17 years old. Now, that was 10 years ago. Ashley is 37 and Jackson is 27. But I find it a little bit weird because if the roles were reversed, if he was a
Jail,
man, exactly, exactly.
jail.
It's not cute and it's not funny.
Yeah.
In a sneak peek of this Sunday's episode, Ashley told Sharice, which is his mother, which is her friend. She's good friends with his mother. Great friends. Like when I say they're BFFs. So she told her 3 years ago, me
They
and
fucked.
Jackson had a situation. She said we made out and maybe more. And Sharice laughed about it. You know, she probably gets it. Her son is cute. But David, if I met you 10 years ago and I knew your son when he was 17 years old, that's a little creepy to me. That's a little weird to me, you know? You know
I
him
would
when
say
he's in
that
high school.
to your point, if that was a male, let's just be frank. If that was a male, he couldn't even joke around like that. It couldn't be a
Mm-hmm.
joke that years ago, years ago, like I kissed your daughter. She was
Mm-hmm.
17, I was 27, but like it could have been more. It would have been on Bravo special that this month is no longer on the show. It could not have been. It could not have been a joke about. See, men be getting molested too by women,
Mm-hmm.
a lot more than it's out there. But I think society has made it that it's acceptable to like, it is. Oh, it's part of your manhood for that young man to get his virginity broke. But it's still fucked up, and that for her to be her friend, honestly, to your point, is weird.
Weird. Very weird. Now, he is 27 and she is 37, but the fact that you knew him when he was 17 years old, she met him 10 years ago, it's a little weird. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded
Mm.
me of Marcus Houston and his friend Chris Strokes. You know Marcus Houston from Sister Sister? He played Roger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Chris Stroke was the producer who formed B2K. Now they are
Mm-hmm.
best friends. Marcus Houston married Chris Stroke's daughter. Now Marcus was about 38 and his daughter just turned 18 years old. Mm. And Chris Strokes was the best man. That's weird. That is weird. That you would
Child,
let your
wait,
best friend, your
child.
fucking grown ass, that's like me and you, and then you had an 18-year-old daughter and I marry your 18-year-old daughter because at that, I think we're around the age that Marcus was when he married her. So that's like me and you being best friends. I marry your daughter and she's 18 years old, and then I make you my best man. I also want to tell you do you know what religion they are in?
They're witnesses.
Mm, mm. And I wonder if that had anything to do with it because you know how, you date to marry. So,
Mm.
and even though it might be a big age gap, but yeah, he was like 38 years old and she was 18 and they got married. They are now divorced. They got married around 2020 or 2019. They're now divorced. He had two children, but they are separated. I shouldn't say they're divorced. They're separated, getting a divorce. But she probably,
Child.
realized that she was too young to get married, or he was too controlling. When older men marry anyone young, men or female, they want to be the ones to control. And as she got older, she probably realized I have my own mind and I have my own voice. Um, so yeah, that's what it reminded me of Marcus Houston and Chris Strokes, best friends. Mm. And
You pull that example out quick as hell.
this
You
is what
pull
I
that shit out
do.
quick.
This is what I do.
You
All
did
right.
that.
This
You
is
did
what I
that.
do.
Very
All
good,
right.
Mr. White.
Let's bounce to another Bravo show. Today is all Bravo people. All right. Sorry, David. I have nothing else for
Damn.
you this week. I have nothing else for you. All right. So, Married to Medicine. Now, I love this show, one of my favorite shows, and I'm loving this season. This past Married to Medicine, Dr. Simone Whitmore, child, she went off on her two sons and her adult husband, who acts like a third son. All right. She sat down with her two sons, whose names are Miles and Michael. Now, Miles is 26 and Miles is 22 years old. Two grown children. You know, and I will say this, even though you're 22, you still are a kid to me because you still have kids' ways. You're still finding your footing. You're probably he just now graduating college, so he doesn't really have a real job. But for Miles, you're 26 years old. You've been an adult. All right, you should have your shit together. But sometimes you don't. So Miles and Michael, two brothers, Miles is 26 and Michael is 22, both graduated college last
Mm.
year together with their bachelors. Now, for the past 6 years, Dr. Simone and her husband have been paying their car note, their college, their
Mm.
rent. They have
Mm.
not had a job since I don't think ever. Their parents has always paid their way. She said in Sunday's episode that Miles had a credit card and ran it up to $60,000 in 1 year. And he
Six
don't even have
zero.
$60,000 in 1 year. This is what she said on Sunday's episode, that Miles had a credit card, a Chase credit card,
Parent
and
fault.
puts and so the talk was, when are you guys going to start getting a job and paying for your own rent and your own car note? And the sons believe that they shouldn't have to because they have a parent who can do that for them. And Dr. Simone lost her shit on them.
Yeah.
Lost her shit. Because she's like, you guys are grown. I don't understand why we have to continue paying for stuff. And then her husband, Cecil, he agreed with the sons. Babe, they're right. We should be paying for this stuff for them still. You know, they're still learning their way. And
Mm.
and I know that you and I did not have the same lifestyle as Miles and Michael, because obviously our parents weren't that wealthy like Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Simone. But to me, she did that she did that herself. That's her fault.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because
Go ahead.
Miles is 26 years old. Why are you still paying for his car, his rent, his bills, and he don't even have a job? You
Mm-hmm.
did that on your own. Go
100%
ahead.
there. And I'm not saying, I want everybody to understand, I'm not saying that a parent should not support their kids, deep into their 20s, especially let's say they're trying to finish their doctor's degree, or they're like really doing an education that they are going to be poor for like a long or extended time. They're trying to be a dentist, somebody's going to be in medical school, you're trying to go to law school. I get it. But let me tell you something. That is her fault.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're telling me that this child is 20, it's not a child, but this grown man is 26, and the other one is 22, and now you're having this conversation?
Mm-hmm.
$60,000. You telling me you wasn't checking that credit card and seeing after the first 2 months that now you up to $15,000? This is your fault. So what she's doing is she's realizing how far it went down the road, and now she's trying to pull it back. So yeah, they're in the mindset of y'all got it. Y'all on TV, y'all flaunt y'all money all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all got it. They should have instilled in those young men years ago when they were younger. That shit is actually technically happening right now in my family. My uncle, who makes really, really good money, him and my aunt worked so hard, and they gave my little cousins everything. Everything. They were in all the sports. They got this big old house out in Webster, New York. You dropped me off there before.
Mm-hmm.
They have all those things, but now that they're older, they don't really have that relationship that they should, and all they're doing is expecting a handout. I blame it on her. You just now telling him this at 26? You were telling him this when he was 15? Like, hey, you got to pay this back. To get in his mind, child, I'm sorry, I had to go on that rant. Because when I heard this, when I was listening, I'm like, this is her fault.
It is her fault. It is. And this is not her first time talking to them about it, since Married to Medicine has been on for 12 years. And probably the last 6 seasons, when they were becoming adults, she said, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to pay your rent for 1 year if you find a job. But that was 6 years ago, and it continued. So, and I just found this out too. So after that episode aired last Sunday, well, let me go back. During the episode, he was saying that the car that he has is no longer cool and he wants to get a new car. And he thinks that she should get him a new car. And she's like, I don't think so, right? So after the episode aired, I found out that by
Hmm.
the time this season was done filming back like in September of this year, she had
Hmm.
bought him a Tesla. So you still ain't
See,
learned. You still
see,
ain't learned. You got him a whole Tesla. You bought him a
see.
whole Tesla. You're continuing the bullshit.
And they know the parents gonna do it.
Yeah. Yep.
This is how they have raised this child, and now
Yep.
you're coming to realization it's
Yep.
gonna be like this. It's gonna be like
Yep.
that.
And it's
Child.
funny that you brought up your family because, I don't want to put my family business on blast considering that my cousins listen to my podcast. I didn't know, but they listen to the podcast. But not the same cousins that listen, but the cousins that I grew up with. Was spoiled by my aunt. She has bought them houses. She had bought them cars. Even when one has totaled two cars, my aunt will buy her another car. And
Mm.
then she's in and out of jail all the time. And she recently got arrested a couple weeks ago and called my aunt, boohoo crying that she needs money for a lawyer. And then my aunt called me, your cousin needs all this money and da 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 da. And I told her I'm not gonna give it to her. I said, why'd you tell her that? Because I know you are. Well, I am, but I'm going to send her a contract. See, I knew you were. You can't. And my cousin is 28 years old, and it's like my two cousins. That my aunt has my aunt has two daughters. They are so spoiled by her, where they just know that she's going to give them what they want. And yeah, so I definitely agree that, well, I definitely stand by that
Mm-mm-mm.
Simone created monsters. And not saying that my cousins are monsters, but when you are spoiled all your life, you just go back to mommy and daddy because you know that they're going to give you, make everything all better. So I was taught to survive. I had to figure it out on my own. I couldn't go back to my mother, and my mother actually does make a lot of money. When I say half of $1 million she makes, but I didn't have that. I didn't have that option. I never
Can
had
she
that
send can
option.
she send me a little something, something, please?
Well, she knows she don't like me, so she probably would send it to you. She'll send it to you more. If you ask for it, she'll send it to you than me. So yeah,
No, send
go
me
ahead,
send me a
ask her.
number.
Go ahead, ask her. So, but yeah, David, I need this to happen, and I need it to happen now.
Yeah.
You don't know her, but I know her, and I love her.
Who?
Jacqueline Laurita may join the Real Housewives of Orange County. Shut up. Shut
Girl.
up. You're so fake.
Girl, not girl. No, she didn't.
All right, let me play with you. Do it again. Do it. Gasp again.
No. Say it. Say it. Say
Okay.
it. Say it again. I'm gonna go.
David, I need this to happen. I like her. I know you don't
What?
know her, but I like her.
Who?
Jacqueline Laurita may join the Real Housewives of Orange County.
Girl.
Yes, yes, yes. Right,
Stop.
right. David, I need it to happen. All
Girl,
right.
Miss Jackie, that's my girl. The
Well,
girl is back. Go
she
ahead,
okay.
tell me.
She was an OG of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. She was on season 1 to season 7. They fired her after season 7, but she is the blue. Her and
Mm-hmm.
Teresa Giudice were the blueprint to Orange County. I'm sorry, Jersey Housewives. All right. So Jacqueline left New Jersey. She moved to Las Vegas. She lived in Vegas for about 10 years, and now she lives in Orange County. She was recently photographed with Jen and Gretchen, who we know who are on Orange County Housewives. And once again, I broke the news first that she was approached to join the show, and then Page Six, stole my story, and they literally the Nene
Mm,
story and Jacqueline Laurita story. Page Six stole, and I was reading the article, and it's the
mm-hmm.
verbiage, the exact verbiage that I used in my post, they used in their article, and I'm
What's
like,
page 6?
Page is a big magazine. It's like big as People magazine. They're huge. You never heard of Page Six? It's a big magazine. Big
Mm-mm.
magazine. Huge. And I'm like, I have a couple followers. So I'm like, one of these followers work for Page Six, and they must obviously follow me, and they're using my verbiage. But I broke it first because I
Can you
get
sue?
people. I have no proof. I have no proof.
Yeah, timestamp.
You know. Yeah, but it's timestamp. But it's I have no proof that this is my verbiage. I say allegedly, they say allegedly, I say this, they say that. I can't sue. I just wish they would give me credit. Mr. Housewives, how DJ Richie Sky used us last week in his video that got over 500,000 views. I wish that Page Six can just give me credit. Just give me credit, Page Six. Stop saying that you're your sources. Bitch, I am their fucking sources. I'm your sources, and I'm not even giving you the information. I'm just telling the world. Anyways, Jacqueline was approached to join Housewives of Orange County for the 20th season. Now, I don't know if she's approached to join as a friend of or a full-time housewife, but I want her as a full-time housewife. For those who watch early seasons of New Jersey Housewives, she's cuckoo crazy. A good cuckoo crazy. She will curse you out real quick and wouldn't have an issue with it. Even if she's your best friend, she'll go off on you, throw wine in your face, pull your hair. She'll fight you. You know, these white people's crazy. These white people, and she is Italian. So, you know, they don't
Pull your
care.
hair.
Pull your hair. She pulled Danielle Staub's hair. No, I'm sorry. Her daughter pulled Danielle Staub's hair, pulled her hair out of her head, had hair in her fist. Oh, they throw down, honey. They throw down. All right.
Let me try to catch up.
But Jacqueline has an interesting story. Now, the daughter that pulled her hair, mentioned this happened 20 years ago. She is now my age, 34, married and has a kid, so she has matured. But Jacqueline's youngest son, who is 17 years old, has autism. And that was her storyline for the later seasons of her time on Jersey Housewives. And she was learning about his autism, and she was trying to, you know, find how to get him socialized with the world. You know, because autistic kids sometimes don't know how to socialize with other human beings. And I love that storyline. It was so realistic. And her son, whose name is Nicholas, the one who has autism, is 17 years old. And I would like to see where he's at now, because it's been 10 years since she's been on TV. I would like to see where he's at now and how he has, because he couldn't talk. He when he first was born, he was able to say hello, mama, daddy, and then due to his autism, he regressed, and that broke her. He stopped learning how to talk and walk, so he had to learn how to walk again. She quit. She got fired from the show, so we don't know if he can talk now. But I'm curious. I want to update to see how her son is. But bravo, Andy. Page Six, yeah, I know you're listening.
Bring her.
Jacqueline back to Orange County. Or
bring her back. Bring her back.
Bring her back to Bravo. Have her add now, Miss Tamara Judge. Tamara, don't pull no bullshit with Jacqueline. She's gonna get you together. All these women are scared of Tamara. Y'all need to be really scared of Jacqueline. All right. Hey, Jacqueline. I really do like Jacqueline. I really, really do like Jacqueline.
Thank you for entertaining me too and letting me feel like I was like a part of this. People are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, oh my God, like they're connected. They watch the show.
You know, I like to entertain fools. So of course I'm gonna play with you. Of course. I don't know why you're even like second guessing, like why would I would do that, you know? I entertain the fools. God love fools. So I love you, friend. I love you.
You know what? I was going to say anything, but I know you're on the spectrum as well. Yeah. So
you can't say that.
Oh my God. I'm just so used to us talking shit with it's just us. I'm just so used to just me and you
That's
fighting.
not funny. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at that.
No, I mean, but everyone, I still love him. We've been friends since we've been teenagers. I still love him, even though he's there.
I'm the one who always makes these harsh,
outlandish things.
Yeah. So welcome to the dark side. Welcome to the dark side.
I don't want to be here. No.
Well, friend, that's today's episode. I like that we finished this in 40 minutes because I'm ready for vacation. Any last final thoughts before we go? Because I'm ready for this holiday vacation. So anything you want to say before I close out? No? All right. So we will see you back on January 9th, everybody. Have a safe Christmas. Have a happy... Any plans for New Year's?
So I got my new boo, you know.
Well, please. I'm not even here.
Wait, no.
Okay.
I sent you the picture.
Are we okay? We're acting.
No, it's really cute though. I'm gonna send you the picture after this. We can send it. You're gonna be like, oh wow. I can't say what I want to say because I don't want you to ring on here. I'm going to save it because this subject was kind of touched a little bit on the show
beforehand. Okay.
No, absolutely not, because I know you. So I want to tell you. After 2 weeks, you're going to forget about this shit. So I'm not worried about it. So there's just a smidgen of age difference, just a smidgen. Not much. But we went to this.
Okay,
Listen,
Ashley Darby.
listen. No, they have
You knew him back in
graduated
high school.
from college. No, I did not. We just
So
let's.
what? Okay, you can graduate after 20. People who graduate college usually graduate as 22 and 21. So that's not really saying much. It's not saying much. I'm just saying
not 21. Okay, older than 21.
22.
Okay, older than 22. And I'm not gonna keep on. I'm not gonna keep on going. Okay, but
Because there's not that much to go. After 22, it only stops at one number.
Age difference. But listen, it's mentioned age difference. But when I tell you, I feel like how Stella got her groove back. He is so amazing and so nice and sweet. And but I ran up on him. I met him real quick before we leave. So we were at Walmart, right? And Walmart, I was going shopping and I saw this 6 foot light skin, of course, mixed, young male. But I didn't know
like
because they're mixed. You know, people who be mixed with black and white, you don't know how old they really. You don't know how old they are. I was thinking like maybe like 30 something.
That's not
But maybe
true. That's not true. I just had a classmate who died today. He's mixed and he was 34. But he black and white, but he looked 34. In fact, he looked 38. So all mixed people don't look young. Rest in peace, by the way, Brad. But you look old. You looked old.
Not rest in peace, Brad. You looked old before you died, but shit. Wow. This is what left. I'm not talking about Dib. All I'm gonna say is I walked up to him and was like, did my little thing, and it's been so cute. So I gotta share the pictures after this. You're gonna be like, yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Hopefully he likes me back. I know he does, but yeah.
You're doing all this and you don't know if he even likes you back. You're doing all this blushing and
he likes me. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Can we get a name? Can we get a name? Only first name. We're not gonna. No.
No, I'm not giving you his name all here. No.
I was just saying. I mean, I said my friend who died.
He's amazing. His name is Paul.
Ew, Paul. Paul. That's such an old name.
Hey,
I'm just saying. Paul. That's a lie. His name is not Paul. Oh, hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. I love your name, by the way. I'll delete the.
When I show you a picture of him, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Let me see it now, so you can get my reaction now, so everyone can see my reaction.
Okay, we're gonna get a. Well, the good thing about you is, although you're a bitch, you are very honest with your assessment on how people look. So,
yeah, hurry up and send it so I can go, so we can go on vacation. Come on. Let's see, Paul. Well, David is sending me a picture. I am just relaxing for the next 2 weeks. I have no plans. I am invited to a couple Christmas parties, which I tend not to really do. I like to just be home and miserable and sad that I don't have family. So, but I am going to be socializing for the next 2 weeks. So I am looking forward to that. Did you send it? Oh, okay. My laptop has it, but oh, I've seen these pictures already. Oh, am I supposed to? You're supposed to show this to me. I already know him.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah, you just gotta said you already sent the photos. I know this guy. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know for sure. So
he does look like a Paul. I will say that. I can tell that he was raised by people who would name someone Paul. So he is cute. He's cute. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. It was shade, but it was cute shade.
It was cute shade. So
I kind of want to show this one picture where you're like grabbing his butt, but how cute.
No, not you're going
I would describe the photo for everybody. They're in front of like a Christmas tree and they're actually looking like a couple who's been together for like 6 years. And they are really intimate with each other. And he looks like your boyfriend. Yeah. So.
No, I was joking. He likes me. I like him too. He's awesome. He really awesome.
By these photos, it looks like he is in love with you. How cute.
And I'm back. So yeah, hopefully nobody else.
He's 6 feet.
I shouldn't even. Mm-hmm.
Why does it look why does it look you're taller than him?
I think it's just how we were sitting.
No, even I'm like he looks like
only
he's like 5'2".
Bitch. No, he's a little taller than me. But what I be doing is I be kind of like making myself come off.
Yeah, you look taller than him.
I'm not even. I don't know why you keep telling people I'm 5'5" and 5'6". Stop saying that shit. I can't wait for me to see your ass in a couple of weeks.
And so you can untie my shoes. So you can tie my shoes. Midget.
You know, just because sometimes you like to wear high shoes, okay? You know those
To put
one
up your
because half
fucking ass. To put
no,
up your
because one
fucking
of your
ass.
legs is shorter than the other one. That's why.
Oh, good
And so you were,
one.
you were the one
Oh,
with
you're
the
funny. Oh.
club.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye, everybody. Please, everybody, don't listen to fucking Marcus.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
All right, everyone. Have a good holiday. Be safe. Drive
2 weeks is a
sober.
long
It
time.
is, and I will enjoy it. So we'll talk to you on January 9th in the new year. Enjoy 2026, everyone. Oh, you know that I hate when people, before I go, that joke,
What?
see you in the new year. So we will see you in the new year. See you next year.
I'll see you in a couple weeks. God damn it. Shit.
Be safe, everyone. Bye.